So it's time for APAC. In PCS3 APAC, we see a lot of familiar names, the names that we have seen at least once in PCS event. But there are 4 brand new teams: Unicorn Cyber Da Nang and Hydra Gaming from Vietnam, and Sharper Esports from Thailand, and Angel Alliance from Philippines. Which team do you think have a chance to win over PCS3?
Yeah, to me it looks like that Sharper Esports probably has the best chance out of these 4 teams, being that they are 3 out of the 4 members of Golden Cat. So this is a really strong Thai team. I'm really looking forward to seeing this team perform again with mostly the same members.
And from Thailand, I really want to talk about Buriram United Esports. They have been playing so well from all PCS events, but now they have added Joeman to their roster. He was one of the best fragger in PCS1, leading Q Confirm to the championship. How do you think? You always picked Buriram United Esports.
Yeah, I really like Buriram United. I mean, they're one of the best edge teams in the world. They've been really, really close as well. They've gotten 2nd and 3rd a lot here at the PCS events, and I think adding Jaomans gives them a lot of extra firepower on a team that already had a lot of firepower, makes them again one of my favorites for PCS3 APAC.
Moving on to Vietnamese team, we really have to talk about Divine. They picked up a new sponsorship with LG, so it's LG Divine, and they won the first ever championship in PUBG Vietnam series.
Yeah, this is their first regional championship. They got their first global championship before they got a regional one, but we're seeing why they got a global championship now. They are clearly the top of the class in Vietnam.
Actually, I know one player from Unicorn Cyber Da Nang from Vietnam. I heard that Blue has an interesting story.
Yeah, he really was kind of a zero to hero story, so I'm really excited to see this team on the stage. He had, in the previous PVS, he had 0 kills through 12 games, so it was, it was kind of a struggle. Maybe he was nervous, I'm not sure. But then, most recent PVS season, he had a 1v7. He won a 1v7. And that's actually incredible. That is, I don't care what region you're in, that's really hard to do, and especially in Vietnam.
Yeah, it was a clutch win. Moving on to Indonesia, we do have this team, Victim Rise. They're always a very strong team from Indonesia. What do you think about this team?
Absolutely, they have a shot. They have been so good at many tournaments this year, whether it be in the PCSs or something else. They're incredible, so they're always the top of the class in Indonesia, and maybe this is their time to shine.
And lastly, we really have to talk about Fury. They were the 2nd place in last PCS2 APAC. They were this close to winning, but now I heard that they bolstered their roster.
Yeah, I think Fury did pick up Flood onto the team, and Juxi went over to BAE, so they kind of swapped rosters a little bit here, but for Fury, they continue to be the top of their region. They always have been so far this year. But now with Flood, let's see if they can go from that 2nd place and maybe topple a team like Divine or Buriram and take that 1st place spot.
So last but not least is Europe. Europe is always fun to watch because there are tons of great teams. Which team do you think have a chance to win the last PCS3 championship in Europe?
Yeah, there's a lot of really good teams in Europe, so it's definitely hard to choose. You got to look at Navi again first. My pick for PCS2 didn't go so well for them in that event, but they won the PCS3 qualifiers in Europe, so they're looking very, very strong here. Once again, the real question is, can they maintain that strong form going into the finals?
I saw that Northern Lights also ranked 2nd in the group stage. They've won the PCS Charity Showdown, so they know how to win. What do you think about this team?
Yeah, I'm expecting good things out of the Northern Lights. They're very consistent, another really strong team behind the likes of players like Batulins. So no doubt that we know that if they play well and they show up, that they can win an event.
And we have FaZe Clan, the former champion of PCS2 Europe. What do you think about this team? Do you think they have a chance to win again?
I mean, I think FaZe Clan has to be the favorite coming into this event. It's the end of the year, it's late stage phase. We know how good they are as the year rolls along. We've seen it time and time again. Got Gustav leading the way with the macro play calling and Fuzzface doing the micro play calling now. And of course there's always Uba. So we know this team is sick. We know how good they are, and you can never ever count them out.
Team Liquid was the biggest contender to FaZe Clan in PCS2 Europe. They were 2nd, and they also won DreamHack recently, but then they were kind of struggling in PCS3 Europe group stage. What do you think?
So I think Team Liquid is, kind of the joke is that they're either really good or not very good, but I expect them to really kind of do their homework and come back into PCS3 Europe as a strong contender for the title.
So Digital Athletics, they were third in group stage. Like, what do you think about this underdogs? They came all the way from the open qualifiers.
I have to admit, I love DA. I think they're really, really fun to watch. They're a wild card in Europe. They play like nobody else does in Europe. They set up rotation traps. They just send it on stuff that most teams would never even dream of trying to do. So they're absolutely a joy to watch. And if they win it, I will be one of the loudest cheerers out there for them.
One team I would like to highlight from Europe is Bystanders. They didn't rank high on PCS2 Europe or PCS3 Europe group stage, but I remember the 15-kill chicken dinner they had on day 4 of PCS2 Europe. It was clutch, and I was really impressed with the performance of Beanie leading the team. And I heard that he changes setting every 3 hours. It's insane.
That's actually insane. I mean, I can't imagine a professional player being able to maintain a high level of play like he does doing that. That's really crazy. I'm really impressed with them in general, and there's so many good teams in Europe. It makes it so hard to pick for this region. It's such a deep region. I mean, you got teams like TSM, Redline. It's just crazy how many good teams there are. So it's really hard to even say there's like a dark horse there.
Yeah, so it has been anyone's game for a whole year. Let's see who wins the last championship. Pick'Em Challenge is back with PCS3. As always, we have 2 types of games. The main game is to predict the winner. You simply predict the winner for all 4 regions, and if you get right, you can get 100,000 EPs each. To cast a vote here, you need a voting coupon, and you can get up to 14 voting coupons by purchasing PCS3 items.
You can also get a free coupon if you tune in to the live broadcast. Same as it always is, guys. We've got the codes that are gonna come up on the screen. First come, first serve, so you gotta be quick on the draw with that, and you can use that free coupon then for the main voting. We also have a free game again with a team face-off. It's weighted voting, same as last time. So if you pick the underdog, you're gonna get more EP than you would if you pick the more favored team in terms of who is picking those teams.
There are ways to collect EPs by watching live streams. First is live quizzes. The live quizzes will pop up during the live broadcasting in PUBG Esports global Twitch channels, and you can get EPs when you get right.
Yeah, exactly, and we're making it rain again, guys. Twitch drops are back, so you just gotta tune in. Make sure you get those accounts linked. You get your PUBG account linked to your Twitch account, and this time, even better, our console players are available to get drops as well. So if you're on Stadia, Xbox, or PlayStation, you can now qualify for the drops.
For PCS3, we have added summary page to the esports tab. You can see the whole voting status and claim the reward at once here. And here are the teams that we've picked for PCS3. PUBG Continental Series 3 is right around the corner. It's the last PUBG Esports global event in 2020, so don't miss it and check out which teams will win the last championship.
Yeah, you guys really don't want to miss this. Make sure you tune in. November 5th, we're kicking things off with Asia. It's going to be incredible. There's so much on the line in these tournaments.
We'll be back with more interesting content related to PUBG Esports and PUBG Continental Series, so stay tuned. And don't forget to like and subscribe.